This
the
conference
brief
will now be
introduction,
recorded.
the brief introduction about Oracle, and the product, the Fusion product. We are going to see what is the Fusion product, why do we call it as cloud, and we can have some more details about what are the modules that we are going to learn in the whole course. Okay, so I have 8+ years of experience into the same field. I have been working as a team lead in a reputed big four organization. So I'm going to train you on this Oracle Fusion Financials. So let me share the screen and let's get into the introduction part. Okay. So in the middle, while taking the session, in the middle, I'll take little pauses so that you can ask if you have any doubts in that whatever that we are discussing on. So you can ask about anything which is related to the topic that we are discussing, or other than the topic, like regarding the job opportunities or any other related topics, right? So yeah, let me share the screen. Okay, so we are going to see the introduction to Oracle Fusion Financial Function, right? So just remember the name Oracle Fusion Financial Functional. Okay, so there are more there is more information that we are going to see about this, the word, the naming of this product. Okay, so just remember the name, the Oracle Fusion Financial Functional, or you can also call it as Oracle Fusion Cloud Financial Functional. Okay, there is a slight difference between Oracle Fusion Financial Functional and Oracle Fusion Cloud Financial Functional. Okay, and we are going to see what is that difference as well, and we also see why are we calling it as Oracle Fusion Financial Functional. Okay, all those will be covered in the introduction part. The introduction will take a little more than another more than one session, because it is very important to make you familiarize with these wordings or terminology and with the subject, so before getting into the actual application, right? So that's the reason we take some 2 or 3 introduction sessions, and then we will get into the application. So in these 3 sessions we can have uh, a high level understanding of what is the application. Okay, and what level of what is the role of functional consultant. So when we say Oracle Fusion Financial Functional, it is a functional course. Okay, and when we get a job, we will be considered as a functional consultants. So we will see what is the role of the functional consultant, and what are the other counter who are the other counterparts along with the functional consultant, who are the other counterparts who are working with the same application. Okay, so the terminologies of the counterparts and the terminologies for whom we are developing or setting up the application and all, we will see. Okay, and also we will see who are eligible to take this course. Okay, who are eligible to take this course, along with how the job opportunities that we have in the market when you compare with the other technologies or other products in the market. Okay, okay, let me get into the introduction part straight away. Okay, so yeah, as I said, we are going to see these topics. Okay, who can learn the Oracle Financials functional? Okay, who are eligible, and we are going to see the introduction to ERP, Oracle applications, and Oracle financials. Okay, ERP, Oracle applications, and Oracle financials. These are three different words, okay, which are implying to the final one product. Okay, that is Oracle financials. So that we are going to see what is the difference between these three words, and why are we calling it as these are three different words which are giving three different meanings. Okay, then we will see what are the financial modules. Okay, then how the modules are integrated. Okay, this is the brief introduction of the application that you are going to learn in the whole session. Okay, so in the middle, whenever you don't feel that you don't understand something, you are if you are confused with any terminology or with any explanation, you definitely can let me know. Okay, I can take a pause and I can uh, definitely give you some more details about it, so that you will understand what we are explaining. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to tell everyone that if you have any doubts that whether we are eligible to take the course, or whether we can get the job if we take the course, whether we can get the job, or if you have any, so this is common, this kind of questions you definitely will get. So that also, that is that ice also that we're going to break in the today's class. Okay, so one thing that we want to understand is, so anyone who has a basic English knowledge, who can understand the business process. When I say business process means, so what will happen in a normal business scenario, like what they will purchase, if they are purchasing, with whom they will purchase, when they purchase, when they will pay for that purchase. It's like a small business process. Okay, for example, if you are purchasing something from the Amazon. Okay, so that kind of business process, that is a small, even a normal small kid also can understand, right? So if you have that much understanding, that is more than enough, and a basic degree is required, okay, to take this course. And nothing more than that is required. No technical knowledge or no accounting knowledge, nothing is required. Just a normal English or basic English knowledge and normal understanding of the business process. These two are the basic requirements or basic eligibility that is required for you to take the course. And rest of it will be in our hands. Okay, we will make you to learn about the course. We will make you to learn about how to prepare for the interviews. If they ask any question, like how to answer for the questions, and everything will be, I mean, make you to make you understand, will be in our hands. Okay, so you need not to worry. You just listen the course, listen the class with an open mind. Okay, you will, if you get any doubt, even it is a very basic doubt, or if you feel it as very stupid doubt, that is completely fine. You can ask any kind of doubt. You, that doubt will be taken on the high priority, and that can be resolved, that can be cleared on the in the same class. Okay, so don't worry about it. If you have any further questions or something, you can ask anytime. Okay, so this is about who can take the, who can learn the course, right? If you have basic degree, whether you are MBA graduate, or BBA graduate, or BCom, BSc, okay, BTech or MTech, so anyone can take the course. Okay, so when you say it is financials, you don't need not to worry that I don't have any financials or accounting background. How can I take the course? And that it is not required. See, here in the course, you are not going to do any type of accounting entries. You're not going to enter anything manually. You are going to learn how to set up the system so that it will generate the accounting automatically. Okay, only the system knowledge that you need to have, that you are going to acquire in the course. Okay, only system level knowledge is required, nothing more than that is required to take the course. Okay, you need not to worry, I don't know the accounting background, I don't have the accounting background, definitely not. So only you are going to learn, okay, what is this system, and so everything will be in our hands to make you understand, right? So no need to worry about that. And you need not to worry, I don't have any kind of technical knowledge, no coding is required. Okay, no coding is required. So if you are coming with zero knowledge on any of these things, that is completely fine, and that is what required to learn the course. Okay, and coming to the job market, how is the job market for this course? So this is Oracle ERP, I can say. Oracle ERP is, it's an evergreen product in the market. Okay, it's been since more than 20 years, it's in the market, and it is going to be for more than another 20 years in the market, and every time it will be the market leader. Okay, so each and every business who is running a business, even a small business, need a ERP to have their business process in a proper mode, right? So for this, Oracle is also one of the ERP product, okay, that will support the business process. Okay, now most of the organizations will choose for Oracle ERP. Why? Because it is both the cost effective and also very user friendly application. That is the reason. So there are so many n number of jobs in the market. Also, if you see, if you compare with any other product, you can go and Google about it. You can go and check in any of the job portal. Okay, you can easily say that Oracle is having high demand than other products. Okay, you can take any technology, not only the ERP. Okay, you can take any technology. So Oracle is having any type job market. It's not like it has got the boom nowadays. The trend has gone. No, 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 nothing like that. The product is evolving along with the new trends or new upgrades in the market. The product is evolving, and the Oracle is going to be in the top position all the time among all the products. Okay, and one more thing I want to mention here. It's about yeah. So what kind of jobs do we get? Okay, so that could be one more question. Okay, so I can assume like what kind of questions that you may get when you are taking the introduction class. I know I can understand. So what kind of jobs do we get? So it depends on what kind of experience that you have. Okay, so if you are a fresher and you are just coming out of your college, you can learn the course, and it is definitely advantage for you to learn the course. Directly you can get into the Oracle job towards Oracle application. Why? Because in the earlier stages, when you search for a job as a fresher, you may tend to get the job as a BPO or any uh, support. I mean, front end support or something, that it is completely non IT job. Okay, so it is very beneficial for you if you take the training and start searching for the jobs as a fresher. So that will be definitely helpful. Even this, there are so many startup companies, and there are so many MNCs who are looking for the graduates, fresher graduates, who with the knowledge on these applications, because it is very, I mean, it is time consuming, and some cost needs to be incurred if they need to hire a experienced, like non-experienced guy, and hire them and give the training and all. It is definitely some incur some cost for them, right? So if you learn the course directly and you try for the job, and it is definitely helpful for them to take a graduate with some knowledge on to some particular technology, right? They can directly hire towards that technology, and you can straight away get into the work and start working on it. You may get the position as a shadow resource in the initial stages, but still, you can be the better person, a better resource than others who are joining without any initial trainings or initial knowledge, right? And coming to the persons who have some knowledge, I mean, some experience, prior experience into any domain. Okay, into any domain, you can keep some experience, and you can try for that we can discuss. Okay, so how to keep the experience and how to go as a lateral entry, that we can definitely see, and that also we are going to support. Okay, so here we can say that we can support you for the 100% placement. It is like 360 degrees support. If you want to go this road, yes, we can support this road. If you want to go the other road, yes, we can support in the other route. It is like 360 degrees support that we are going to provide you. So we can say that 100% placement guidance is what we are going to provide. You need not to worry about that. Okay, and Okay, this is about who can learn the course. So I just want to take a pause here. Okay, so I may expect some doubts, so I just want to take a pause. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
For now,
Iqbal,
no. Yeah.
yeah, Iqbal, please tell me.
For now, no, no, I don't have any doubts now till now.
Okay, how about you, Satya and Ranbir? Randir, sorry.
No, ma'am, I don't have any doubts now either. Thank you.
Great. Okay, okay. So it is good that you are able to follow what I'm explaining right now. Thank you for the confirmation. Let's get into the other slide. Okay. So ERP, like since the beginning of the class, I'm saying about ERP, right? So what is ERP? ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay, ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. If anybody of you are from MBA graduate, MBA background, you will definitely understand what is ERP. So ERP, it is a huge subject. We are not going to see the whole concept of ERP now, but we are going to understand what is ERP. Okay, it is not like we are going to in depth of ERP, but I want to give you a brief idea about what is ERP. The full form of ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay, so what is the purpose of this ERP? When we say ERP, is that an application? Is that a software? Is that a process? What is that? So ERP is basically uh, a product. Okay, so the purpose, it is a concept. Okay, fine, basically it is a concept. ERP is a concept. What does it will do? It integrates the internal and external management of an organization. Okay, internal and external management of an organization means the entire organization. It integrates the entire organization. So when we say entire organization, which includes all the functional areas like human resource, or manufacturing, and finance, and sales, and customer relationship. So all these are functional areas, or you can call it as departments in an organization. So it integrates all these departments or functional areas. These are called internal management system. So these are called internal parts of the organization, and it integrates both internal and external parties. When we say external parties, means with whom the organization is having the uh, connection or communication or relationship. Okay, like it may be a customer, okay, to whom we are going to, the organization is going to sell the product. It may be a supplier, okay, with whom the organization is going to purchase the products. It may be the external stakeholders who are having some shares in the uh, stocks of, like, organization. It can be anyone, it can be a government. Okay, so here the ERP is building the relation, is building the communication. Okay, is building the effective communication between all these parties of an organization, both are internal and external. Okay, so it will help for the free flow of information between all these parts of the organization. Okay, it is helping for the free flow of communication, so that the information will be flowing from one area to the other area without any kind of hurdles. Okay, the information will be the passes of the information will be, it facilitates the flow of the information. Okay, it facilitates the free flow of the information. Okay, so now we are giving this all this definition for ERP, but how exactly this information flow is happening, so that we will see. Okay, so when we say ERP doesn't mean that only the Oracle product. So ERP is a concept, as I said. So this ERP, based on this ERP, there are different products that are in the market, okay, which are facilitating the purpose of the ERP. Okay, this concept of ERP, enterprise resource planning, so this concept is facilitating the free flow of the information among the multiple functional areas of an organization and outside the organization, right? So this is the concept of ERP, and this concept is being developed by the product. Okay, this concept has developed a product, and that product is all called as a ERP product. Okay, and there are so many companies who has developed this product, and those products are named over those company names, right? For example, Oracle has developed the ERP product, which is Oracle R12 previously. Now Oracle Fusion in the present version, it is called Oracle Fusion. Okay, and if you say SAP, we have SAP ERP product we have in the market, and there was I mean, some of the organizations they are using Tally. Okay, so some of the organizations that are using PeopleSoft or Microsoft Dynamics, there were so many products which were started, well, like when the ERP has came into picture. Okay, there were so many products that were in the market, and as the products are evolving, okay, on day to day basis, so some products are getting merged with the other products, and they are developing into better products, and some products are evolving themselves to by attaining new features, by inculcating new features, and they are giving the very good product to the client. Okay, client means user, the end user who are going to use the application finally. And some organizations, they will develop their own product. Okay, they will use their own product. Okay, they can have their own ERP system, ERP application, so there, like that, there are many products in the market, so who are giving the ERP, who are facilitating this ERP functionalities. Okay, so that is about ERP, enterprise resource planning. Okay, so in those applications we had a Oracle EBS suite, which was Oracle R12. Now we have Oracle Fusion also in the market. Okay, so that is into Oracle, and we had many other SAP ERPs. Okay, we are not going to discuss about all other ERPs. We are going to discuss about only Oracle Fusion right now in the class. Okay, so this is about the other ERPs which are there in the market. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of a high level understanding of what what do we have in Oracle Fusion. Okay, so that we will come to this slide later, and this is a little early for you. Let me go to the other. Okay, one second. Okay. So the further slides will give you the more understanding of what are the modules that we have, or like what are we are going to discuss, and how many modules we are going to discuss, what is Oracle Financial Functional and all. Before getting into those topics, or before getting into those further information, first we need to have the understanding of the term Oracle Financial Functional. Okay, that we will see. Okay. So now, as I said, we are going to have the introduction on this Oracle Fusion Financial Functional. Okay, we had high level understanding of what is ERP. What is ERP means? It will facilitate the free flow of information between the among the parties of an organization, among the different functional areas of an organization. Okay, in both internal and external. Okay, that much if you remember or understand about ERP is completely fine. No need to have further details about that product. When you go in MBA, you had so many details about that. It is a different completely overall subject that you had in ERP. But here we need not to have that. We just want to understand, because the Oracle is the ERP product. That's the reason we need to understand what is ERP first. Okay, now ERP is okay. So now need to understand the application. What is the application? Okay, so this ERP concept has developed a application that is called Oracle application. So that is what we are calling it. It has developed a product, that is what we are calling as a application. Okay, Oracle application. Okay, so how many versions did we had in the Oracle application? How the product has been evolving since many years. Okay, so I will not go much earlier versions. I'll just go from recent versions which I have seen in the market. Okay, and which versions even I have worked on. So those versions is what I'm going to tell you about. Okay, the initial version which I have worked on was 11i version, Oracle application 11i. Okay, then after the 11a, in the 11a version, this was a very good ERP product in those days. I mean, it's been some 4 5 years before. Okay, it was a very good product, but then the Oracle it has upgraded to R12 version. Okay, 11i has the next version has was the R12 version. Okay, so with some additional features into 11a version, some change in the process flow, or some change in the forms. Okay, so that has developed into R12 version. Okay, then the 11a version, it was the Oracle company has stopped giving the implementation for the Oracle 11i version. Then it was R12 version. Okay, so then after the R12 version, and then it is the 11G, which is also called as R13 or Fusion version. Okay, right now in the market we have Fusion and R12 both. R12, yes, there are no implementations happening, only the support is happening. But coming to R13, which is Fusion version, most of the companies are choosing for Fusion version only. Okay, so why do we call it as Fusion and all? We will see why it is named as Fusion. Okay, so that we are going to see. These are the different versions which were in the market. Okay, then it is about the Fusion application. Okay, it is about the application. Okay, so that okay, that we need to understand the terminology now. Okay, I have I want to divide the word whole name as Oracle Okay. Sorry for that break. Yeah. Is my screen visible? Okay. Okay. So we are going to see the meaning of each word in the term Oracle Fusion Financial Functional. Okay. So we can include another word term, like another word called Fusion Cloud. Okay. First, we need to understand the whole meaning of the term or name Oracle Fusion Financial Functional. So why they have named this product as Oracle Fusion Financial Functional, that we are going to see. So first the Oracle. So this, as I said, this is they have named it over the company. Okay, Oracle company has developed this product. So there's a reason it has given. They have given the name as Oracle. Okay, now okay. So now we see what is uh, fusion. Okay, so fusion means here, as I said, there were previous versions, 11A version, R12 version. Now the recent version is Fusion version. So why? What is the difference that we had in the previous versions compared with the new version? Why do we call it as a Fusion version? In previous versions, okay, there were like in previous versions, it was completely supportive towards the ERP process. It was the whole business process flow was very great, and they were able to run the reports, they were able to perform the business process, so everything was very smooth and it was going perfectly fine in the previous versions. But there were certain points, okay, there were certain points or certain concepts or certain functionalities which were not that which were not that, I mean, which were better in the other products, okay, which were so that these clients were going to those products to implement, okay, to have those functionalities in their system, okay. They were implementing Oracle application, but for this part of functionalities they were going for the other products. For example, if you take reports, okay, so they were implementing Oracle application to have the business process in their system, and they were implementing some third party tool which was BI tool for the reports. Okay, only for reports. Means there needs to be an integration that was required between this BI tool and the Oracle application. And also this BI tool was not into Oracle, it was some other application. Okay, so, and also there were certain modules which were having more demand or more popularity in the market. Okay, those modules were being taken from those. For example, if you take SAP or any other product, okay, so they were implementing some of the modules from Oracle, and some of the modules they were taking from the other products, other companies. Okay, this was happening in the previous versions. When it comes to Oracle Fusion version, so what was happened is, so this Oracle has inculcated all those different functionalities into the single application. If you take the BI report, that was a BI tool was a different third party tool. Now this BI tool reporting tool was inculcated in the Oracle application itself. Okay, so that what happened, so now the client need not to go to the third party tool if they implement Oracle in their system. So that is enough for them to have the reports, BI reports, if they want. They need not to go for any other third party tool. Okay, in the same like HCM modules. Okay, there were so many additional changes or new functionalities that were added towards the HCM modules. In financials also there were so many new functionalities, new features that were added in financial modules also. Like this, Oracle has developed their product in a very effective way, so that the other product, which were very prominent features in the other products, were also inculcated in the Oracle application, and it named itself as a Fusion. Okay, which was a mix of all the prominent features from the other application. Okay, you're getting my point. So that's the reason the Oracle Fusion has named, the Oracle application has named the new product as Oracle Fusion. Okay, it is not, I don't say it is different from the Oracle R12 application, but it is a better application than Oracle R12 application. Okay, so if any of you had any experience with Oracle R12, then you will able to easily understand what is the difference between this new version and the older version. Okay, so if you don't have that R12 knowledge also, that is completely fine. Wherever there is a difference between previous version and this version, I will be saying that in the classes. Okay, when I'm explaining about one functionality, I will explain you that. So this is a new feature in Oracle Fusion which was not there in R12. Okay, so like that you can have those points noted, and when in the interview you can, if they ask what is the difference between R12 and Fusion, you can easily tell that this is the difference. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, if you don't have R12 knowledge, that is completely fine. So this is about Fusion. Okay, why we call it as Fusion. Okay, so now we understand the word as called Oracle, and we understand the word called Fusion. Okay, and we understand the word called application, and we understand the word called ERP. Okay, now we need to see what is financials, what is functional, and what is cloud. Okay, these are the three terms that we need to understand. Okay, I'll just take a pause here. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
No, Jia, from the side.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for the confirmation. Okay, where are we? Okay, okay. Now let's go to the next part, financials. Okay. So why do we call this particular course as functional? Sorry, functional. Why do we call it this particular course as functional? Okay. So as I said, the Oracle application is overall application that the client wants to install in their system. They want to implement in their system. Okay. If they want to implement the Oracle application, they need to have three teams. Okay, three categories of teams. One is functional team, technical team, and DBA team. DBA means database administrator. Okay, functional team, technical team, and DBA team. Okay, so functional, technical, and DBA. These are the three teams that are required to implement the Oracle application in the organization. Okay. So what is the difference? What is the functional, technical, and DBA? I'll just give you a final high level understanding how this application works, so that you can understand what is the difference. So let me take a simple example. Okay. So for example, I have a business. Okay, I have a business. I'm running a business. So my business is to manufacturing a end product, manufacture a end product, and sell that product to the um, customer. Okay. So what is my business? I am. I mean, if you can take some kind of uh, the like some equipment. Okay, or some laptops, or some items, kind of some electrical items, whatever. Okay, so we can take any of this example. Okay, my business is, I am manufacturing some electrical items, and those items that I will be selling to the customer is what my overall business. So in the process of this manufacturing and selling those items to the customer, so there is a process that is involved, right? So when I want to manufacture, So there is some raw material is that is what required. So from where I acquire that raw material? I procure that raw material from the supplier. I purchase that raw material from the supplier. So that's from the supplier I purchase the raw material, and then for that material which I have purchased, I receive an invoice, right? You call it as a bill. I receive a bill for that. What is the purchase that I have done? How what is the item? What is the quantity of the item? What is the price of the item? What is the overall price of all the items that I have purchased? So based on that bill, I'm going to pay to the supplier. Okay, then I'll do this whole manufacturing process, and then I'll produce the end product, and that product will be sold to the customer. When I sell that product to the customer receives the product, and along with the product I'll give some bill to the customer, and the customer receives the bill and he pays the amount to me. So whatever the products that I have sold, right? So this is the overall end-to-end business process if you take. Okay, this is just a high level end-to-end business process, and there are additional business processes that also will be there, but this is a high level and end-to-end business process that I'm saying. So in this whole process, whatever activity that you are doing, whether you are procuring the item, whether you are I mean purchasing the item, okay, and whether you are receiving the invoice from your supplier, whether you are paying to the supplier, at whatever event or whatever activity, all those activities you perform it outside the application and you enter that inside the in the application. You perform it outside the application, you track it in the application. Okay, is what happens in the organization, is what happens at the application level. Okay, so now I have purchased some 10 items of raw material from the supplier. What I do, I will go to the application, I'll enter those 10 items. So I have purchased these 10 items in the from this supplier. So if I tell the system that from this supplier I have purchased, I need to enter that supplier in the application. That a supplier must be available in my application. Then from this supplier I purchased these many items. So this supplier has given me invoice. I'll enter that invoice in the application. Give me a second, please. Okay. So that is what happens. Okay, so whatever activity that you are performing outside the application, that you need to enter in the application, so that all those activities, okay, so these many raw materials we purchased, okay, that should be available in the application. These many invoices that we have received from the supplier, that should be available in the application. This is the payment that I'm going to do to the supplier, that should be entered in the application. So all this process needs to be entered in the application. Okay, so in that way, you are going to give all the details, enter all the data, all that information in the application. Okay, so as I said, you are going to enter, create the suppliers in the application, create the customers in the application. You are creating the bank details in the application. You are creating the invoice details that you are know from the supplier that you have received, those into the application, and the payments that you are going to make to the supplier, that you are going to enter in the application, and the payments that you have received from the customer, that you are going to enter in the application. Yes, all those details that I'm going to enter in the application. And where is that information is getting and going and saved? That data, that information that you're going to that you are entering in the application will be saved in the database. Okay, that will be saved in the database in the form of tables. Okay, database tables. Okay, so these tables, okay, so in the tables, for each activity that you are performing, for that activity there will be a table. For example, it is suppliers. Okay, there will be a supplier table available. In that table the data will get stored. So when you, if you say the customer, there will be a different table that will be available for customer. That data will come and so stored in the saved in the customer table, invoice tables, like that payment tables. Like for each and every activity, the related tables will be available in the database. In those tables, the data will come and get stored. Okay, so please remember till this much. Then finally, if the user want to see how many suppliers do I have, he can pull out from the report. I want the user wants to see what is the balance that I need to pay to the supplier. Like I have made the payment of this much, and still what is the balance spending that I need to pay to the supplier? Yes, they can pull out the report and they can see the details. Okay, so how much raw material is available in the inventory? Yes, that details that I can pull out in the report and I can see. So all the details, if you want to a picture of, if you want to a document of all the details that you can pull out from the report. How the reports will be pulled from the data that you have stored in the database, from that data the reports will be pulled. Okay, that the data can be extracted from the database and that will be printed in the report, so that those reports will give the details, give you the give the user to analyze that information and take the necessary action against it. Okay, so this is all the overall process. This is completely high level process. Don't estimate the depth of the application by seeing this process. This is completely high level process. Okay, so now in this process, so the application that we are saying, where the user will enter all these details, the functional resource, the functional consultant's role is to set up the application, set up the front end application, so that the user can enter the data in the application. For example, if you install a WhatsApp in your mobile, right? What you do? So WhatsApp application is already developed by a technical guy. You are only installing that in your mission, which means the mobile, right? So now what you do, you install the WhatsApp and then you synchronize all your contacts. You set up how your display picture should appear, and you set up whatever your privacy settings, and you set up what is the status. You set up, like, who needs to see your messages and who should not see your messages. So all this is setting up your application so that you can use it in an effective way, right? So this kind of setup we are going to do in the application level. Okay, the application, Oracle application is already developed, and you are going to set up the application in the effective way so that this developed application can be uh, used by the end user in an effective way. Okay, how effectively the user can use the application depends on how you set up the application. Okay, is what the functional consultant is going to perform in his responsibilities. Okay, and where this data is getting saved, it is getting saved in the database, right? So there should be someone who needs to maintain the database, who needs to maintain the server database, whether any patches are required, or any kind of maintenance is required. So that all will be taken care by the database, that is called as, who is also called as DBA. DBA is database administrator. Okay, and yes, all this is fine. This application is fine, and I have database, and there are some standard reports in the application that will be pulled. That standard report will pull the data from the database. Okay, till here completely fine. Now, if the client is having a different requirement, that my standard report cannot fulfill that requirement, then I need to go for a new report, which is a customized report, that we call it as customized report. So, in such case, a technical consultant need to develop the custom report, and that report can pull the details as per the customer, I mean client requirement. Okay, so that is where, if any new feature is required at the application level or the report level, then the technical consultant will develop that new application or new feature or new report. Okay, is what the role of the technical consultant. So this is the difference between functional, technical, and DBA. Okay, this is the completely high level understanding that I have given to you. Okay, so to give you a clear picture, okay, I guess now by now you would have got some clear picture that what you are going to learn in the application, right? So in the beginning, like definitely you will be in a blank mind, like you would not have any details clue about what you are going to learn in the application. Now you would have got some clue like what you are going to learn, right? So when you get in see the application, then you completely understand how easy the application can be. But see, for understanding purpose, it is completely easy, that I can say. Okay, if you attend daily classes, if you do the practice daily, it's completely easy, and you easily understand the subject. It is not at all a rocket science. You are not going to develop a new product. You are not going to innovate anything. It is already developed and stabilized product is what you are going to learn. You are going to learn already developed application. It is very easy than getting passed in your degree exam, that I can say. Okay, don't worry about that. You're going to learn this course in within 2 months. Okay, then you're going to see how you like then you can going to learn about how to prepare for the exams. Okay, so while in the course itself I will prepare you towards the exam, like how to prepare for it, what concepts you need to learn and everything. It's each topic by topic. When you are learning, that time itself we can discuss about those things also. Okay, you don't worry about that. Okay, then, so till here we understood what is all this about, right? Now let's get into the further topics in tomorrow's session. I want to give you some more insights into the overall training. Okay, so now till here, let's not get into more details today. I think that will be completely overwhelming for you. I don't want to give you, more information a single day. Don't worry, you are going to understand the whole concept, and you're going to learn it very quickly and very easily, and that is a promise from my side. Okay, don't worry about that. And about the course, okay, when you say about the course, the whole course will cover 5 modules. Okay, the whole course will cover 5 modules. And resume preparation, okay, and interview preparation, and the skills that you should develop to face the interview, to crack the interview. Okay, so interview preparation means, okay, what are the questions that, like, if you get this question, how to answer and all, that is fine. Till then it is fine, but you need some skills so that you can able to crack the interview. Okay, those skills. Real time means, okay, we are going to learn about the 5 modules, but how these 5 modules are applied in the real time. Okay, so how what type of projects that you have. Okay, what you do in each project. Okay, for example, you have implementation project, you have support project. What you actually do in the project, how the project will start what are the phases in the each product project. Okay, so that you are going to see in the real time. Okay, so the coverage of all the functional modules will be covered in 2 months. Okay, all five functional modules will be covered in 2 months. Okay, so this is about the 2 months course, and in these 2 months, you are going to learn about whole application and sort of interview preparation, like what are the questions that will be given in the interview. Okay, so what questions that you can expect and how to answer for those questions, and all those can be covered uh, in the I mean in the initial sessions, is like during the course. Okay, so here it will cover your 100% placement requirement. 100% placement requirement, like how to prepare for the interview. Yes, I will give you complete details about that. If you want in-depth preparation or in-depth knowledge about it, you need to have other understanding, like how the resume can be prepared, and in-depth understanding interview preparation. When I say interview preparation, so it's like how to answer this question, whether you are able to answer the question, mock interviews. Okay, so we will take the mock interviews, and in the interview, during the interview will be recorded, and that will be analyzed, and the feedback will be given to you. Based on that, you prepare well for the next mock interview, like that. Okay, this kind of preparation that will be covered if you take the other package or other course. Okay, and this in that the skills are also analyzed, whether you are able to give your 100%, so that the interviewer will get uh, will get satisfied with your performance, and you're able to perform, and you're going to crack the a particular requirement, going to crack the job or not. Okay, so those kind of skills will be presented to you. Okay, and then the real time. Okay, when I say the real time, so as I said, it's about the projects. Okay, if you take for example implementation project, so how, what is the duration of the implementation project, what are the phases that are involved, and in each phase, okay, in this phase, what you do as a functional consultant, what is your role as a functional consultant, what is the next phase, in that stage what you're going to perform. So all that stage by stage that we are going to do in a virtual sessions. Okay, we will give you some real time projects, and that you are going to we are going to guide you, so that that will give you the experience that you have performed, actually performed the project. Okay, that kind of experience that you are going to get if you do the take the real time package. Okay, this is all about the packages and all, and all overall what I can tell you is, so if you want to get the job, it is 50-50 effort is what required. Okay. So 50% is what? In that 50% we'll give our 100%. Okay. To fulfill to fulfill your job dream, we are giving our 100%, and your 100% is what required. Right? So what if, okay, today this class is covered. Okay, you need to practice the uh, whatever the topic that we have covered today, you need to practice, and you need to tomorrow again, that again for the next session, that you will be well prepared, and next session that you need to next topic that you need to practice on the same day. Okay, so 100% efforts also required from your side as well. Okay, so any doubts? Okay, so I just want to understand your education, or some kind of experience or something. May I know, like, can you someone please come forward and introduce themselves? What is your name, and what is your education qualification, and everything? Yes, Iqbal, please.
Hi, Jia. Myself, Mohammed Iqbal. I'm MBA postgraduate and I have
Okay,
experience into accounts payable.
accounts payable into some application.
Like backpack, buy smart, like that.
Okay, okay, thanks, Iqbal. How many years of experience that you have into
Like
AP?
into the accounts payable, I have like nearly 2.5.
Great. Okay, thanks, Iqbal.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. And can others, could you please unmute yourself, and give some understanding of your qualification, education, and yeah, Satya, could you please unmute yourself?
Hi, ma'am. My name is Satya, and
Hello.
I've done BBA. I've graduated, and I
Okay.
specialize. finance. So
Okay.
I'm just learning
Okay.
about this.
Yeah. Which year did you pass out, Satya?
2021.
Great. Okay. Great, Satya. Thanks. It's a good move that you have taken this.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Randir, could you please unmute yourself? Hi, Randir. I think I don't hear your voice. Hello? Looks like Randir is having some network issue. No problem, Randir. We can discuss some other time. No problem. Yeah. Hi, Rafi. Could you please unmute yourself? Fine, no issues. Hi, Shiva.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Shiva. How are you?
Yeah, I'm Ramshir Reddy. I completed my MBA in 2021. So right now I'm working
Okay.
as an investment banker.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all about it.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Thanks for introducing yourself. Okay. So,
Yeah, thank
so whatever doubts that you have, you can come back. Okay. Next session, you can, if you want, you can Google something about Oracle. If you want to understand something, if you don't do that, also completely fine. You're going to learn everything in the sessions. You don't worry about it. Just you need not to have refer any other documents or something. You just follow the classes. Okay. That is completely enough for you to crack the interview. Okay. So thanks for joining today. Have a great day. We will connect tomorrow. Right?
Thank you, Jia. Thank you so much.
Thank you.